Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking into something that probably rings a bell if you've ever studied accounting.
Yeah, we're talking about study aids, the extra materials.
Exactly. We've got some interesting bits here. What looks like parts of a solutions manual and then a listing for other resources, specifically for advanced accounting.
Right. So the idea is to sort of unpack what these tell us about the kinds of resources available for students in these fields.
Okay, so we're digging into excerpts related to, let's see, accounting information systems. That's the 14th edition.
And also Advanced Accounting, the 13th edition. And both seem to be linked to Pearson publications from around 2018.
So our mission really is to figure out, what can these snippets tell us? What's the story behind these supplementary materials?
What's available and maybe how it's available.
Okay, first up, this title, Solutions Manual for Accounting Information Systems, 14th edition. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, names the authors too, Romney and Steinbart.
Right. And what jumps out, besides the title, is that it clearly says available from Pearson.
Yeah.
That sets a baseline, the official source.
It does. Establishes that publisher link right away. But then things take a bit of a turn, don't they?
They really do. Almost immediately after mentioning Pearson, you get this bold text. Get latest collection ebooks, solutions manual, and test bank collection at best price.
Contact direct at studentshelp@hotmail.com. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, quite a pivot. From the established publisher straight to a Hotmail address. What do you make of that contrast?
Well, it immediately makes you think about access, right? You've got the official route, Pearson, and then this very direct, almost underground-sounding offer.
Mm-hmm. Like a completely different way to get your hands on these things.
It definitely raises questions about, why students might seek out these alternative channels. Is it cost, availability, convenience?
Good questions. And it gets even more specific. There's this MediaFire link mentioned.
Ah, yes. Mediafire.com for a file followed by a string of characters. New listal stock 2019-2020.Dustalex.
And the description says it's for a complete stock list with quick delivery.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds almost like a digital storefront.
It really does. And that fits with everything moving online, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Educational stuff is no exception.
Right.
The idea that you can just download a list, pick what you need, and get it emailed quickly, that's a far cry from just buying the physical book.
Totally. And look at this instruction. Do not post in this page. We cannot reply here. Contact direct by email at studentshelp@hotmail.com.
Very specific.
It really pushes that direct, private interaction. Keep it off the public forum. Deal directly via email.
Exactly. It suggests a transaction happening completely outside the usual academic or retail structures, bypassing the university bookstore, bypassing the publisher's website.
It's a very different model of engagement.
Definitely.
Okay, let's shift to the other source piece. This one's about advanced accounting, 13th edition.
Right, and we see a similar setup. It lists the authors Beams, Anthony, Bettinghouse, Smith.
And again, it mentions Pearson, copyright 2018. So the official publisher is acknowledged.
Mm-hmm. But then, guess what?
Let me guess. That Hotmail address again.
You got it, right there again. Contact studentshelp@hotmail.com for the latest collection at the best price.
Okay, so seeing that same email address for a different textbook, different subject, that feels significant.
It really does. It suggests that this isn't just a one-off for one book. This email address seems to be positioned as a central point for acquiring these kinds of materials for accounting students.
And the MediaFire link for the complete stock list is mentioned again too, right?
Yes, the exact same link. That repetition is hard to ignore.
It points towards a system, doesn't it? A deliberate method for distributing these resources outside the main channels.
It certainly seems that way, whether it's meeting a demand for cheaper or more accessible materials or something else entirely. The consistency points to an organized alternative.
So if we try to pull this all together, what are the main takeaways from looking at these fragments?
Well, first, it clearly confirms that these supplementary materials, solutions manuals, test banks, they exist and students are likely looking for them.
Right. It's not just about the textbook. Students want practice. They want worked example.
Exactly. And second, it highlights this parallel track for accessing them. You have the official publisher route, and then you have this direct email file sharing link method.
Which really emphasizes the impact of digital distribution. Things can be shared easily, quickly, directly.
And the mention of Ebooks, solutions manual, and test bank as a collection is also key, I think.
I hope so.
It shows students often want the whole suite, not just the answers, but practice questions too, like from a test bank, maybe even the digital textbook itself. It's about getting a complete toolkit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Test banks especially for exam prep, those are gold dust for students.
Absolutely. Seeing them bundled suggests a demand for comprehensive support.
Okay, so let's recap this deep dive. We've seen evidence pointing to solutions manuals and test banks being available for major accounting texts.
And we've seen a very specific, less conventional channel being advertised for acquiring them: direct email file sharing.
It definitely shines a light on how digital access is changing the game for educational resources.
Yeah, providing alternatives, for better or worse, to the traditional ways of getting these materials.
So thinking about that digital side, that direct contact,
Mm-hmm.
it leaves you with a question, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What are the wider implications here? How is this kind of access reshaping the landscape for educational materials, especially in these really specialized fields like accounting? Is this the new normal?
That's a really interesting thought to chew on, how distribution and access are evolving and what that means for students, publishers, and educators. Definitely something to think about.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for digging into this with me today.
My pleasure. It was fascinating.